What's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you once again. This time, we're going to go over to Vibe, and this is about Diddy, frantic text to Cassie after hotel assault, read out loud during bail appeal. The article was by Amber Corrine, and we're going to delve into this. Please stay, tuned after the article is read and giving my commentary. Um, it's up to you, but I would appreciate if you do. The contents of text messages sent to Cassie from Sean Diddy Combs following his 2016 hotel assault of the singer were revealed during the music mogul's most recent bail appeal hearing. Okay. On Wednesday, September the 18th, the messages were the messages were made public in a New York court, which contributed to his appeal being denied for the second time during the hearing. Assistant U.S. Attorney Emily Johnson read the text message out loud, which follows unearthed footage of the brutal attack revealed earlier this year. According to Johnson, Diddy texted Cassie at the time, "Call me, the cops are here. I got 6 kids. Yo, please call. I am surrounded. You're gonna abandon me all alone." In response, the R&B singer reportedly wrote, "When you get effed up, you knocked me down. I'm not a rag doll. I'm somebody's child." The defendant knew he had done something that could uh, elicit police response, Johnson stated. And this is the publication from CNN when they posted the infamous 2016 video, which shows Sean Diddy Combs assaulting his then girlfriend, Cassie, Cassandra Cassie Ventura, in an altercation that matches some of the allegations now settled in a lawsuit. The attack occurred on March 5th, 2016, in the hallway of the now closed Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles. In Diddy's defense, attorney Mac A, and I will be referring to him as Mac A, argued that the father of 7, which includes 4 daughters, and was antagonized by Cassie, who allegedly went through his phone and found him communicating with other women. Side note, that story kind of differs from the story that was published in the article that I read. It said that Cassie was cheating on him with his now boyfriend, but as we know, social media, sometimes publications, it may be an extension to the actual story, or it just may be an embellishment, or it may just be a right out lie. Who's to say? I'm just saying, keep that in mind when you read any article from any news source, especially on YouTube, social media, period. So, A claimed that while Diddy was sleeping with Cassie through the phone at his bed, stole his clothes, and stormed out of the hotel room. On the contrary, prosecutors argued that a male uh, escort worker, I'll just say that, was present and Cassie was trying to flee the room to escape another freak-off party. After initially denying assaulting Me and You singer, the Bad Boy CEO changed his stance following the hotel surveillance footage being brought to the light. In a since deleted Instagram video, his fake apology for his inexcusable behavior. "I was effed up. I hit rock bottom." Where? "My behavior on the video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video." No, you didn't take full responsibility in your actions. You were trying to pacify the public to try to save the reputation that you so vigorously held on to. And that's just my personal opinion. I will be interjecting throughout this article to put my own opinion into it. It is my opinion. It is not affiliated with anyone or anything. So take that with a grain of salt. Okay? Uh, he said at the time, I was disgusted then, and when I did it, I'm disgusted now. No, you wasn't. You wasn't disgusted until that video came out. I went and I sought out professional help. Who's to say you did or you didn't? But you wasn't still disgusted by it. You didn't care. You know what I'm saying? According to your lawyers and everything else, when she first put the lawsuit out, you tried to say that she was bitter and jealous and it was a money grab and this, that, and the third. So, were you really disgusted by it? Or were you trying to save your reputation? That's the question. I went and I sought professional help. I got into going to therapy, going to rehab. Rehab for what? Hmm. I had to ask God for mercy and grace. God is giving you mercy and grace. He gave you a 30-year run, 30 plus year run to do a lot of things. Okay? I am so sorry, but I'm committed to being a better man each and every day. He pleaded, I am not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry. No, you're not. You're sorry that you got caught. Diddy's legal rep proposed a $50 million bond package that would see the 54-year-old with a phone, without phone, internet, and female visitors. Mm, okay. He also vowed to do drug testing despite his attempts to prove that he can await his trial in the comfort of his home. The judge was still denied all of his bail requests, thus further deeming him a danger to society. And he is. And he is. He very much is. Closing the article, it says he is currently being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn and will return to court on October 9th. Um, hey, man, look, this is my whole thing, right? Cassie, all the other people that came out, and most notably, a lot of people which cannot deny Jaguar, right? I've been following her commentary for the last 4 years. And when she first came out, people, some of the most vile, disgusting, ignorant, misinformed things were said about her, Cassie, and a lot of other people that tried to come forward, and including Dawn and anybody else, Aubrey O'Day. It's a laundry list of people, um, you know, that tried to tell people what was going on, but because who Diddy was and is as a public figure, a mogul, a multimillionaire, um, uh, one of uh, one of the big contributors to the hip hop culture, people tend to overlook that, and he is a man of color, which should not give him a pass. Nobody should give. All skin folk ain't kin folk. Okay, um, you know, another content creator, I forgot their name. Please excuse me. They did make a valid point when they said that he only. It was Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb. You should go watch him. Um, he basically said he didn't really abuse other women the way he abused uh, women, black women. That's not verbatim. That's why I would suggest that you go watch Corey Holcomb and his take on the whole Diddy situation as it stands after he got locked up and everything like that, and it's just sad. The same people that were rooting for him, the same people that were diehard in the comments or posting their blogs, immediately some people did it just to get that traction to their page and stuff like that. And I mean, that's all in the game of, content creation and, media, period. But understand that, at some point those people have to be held accountable as well. Just misinformed. Oh, it's just, oh, look at who he is and look at who you are. I think people really need to get out of the habit of looking at a person for what they have material wise and what they've done or appear to have done in the community and take that at face value against a person who has lesser than them, uh, or not widely known or not accepted. A lot of times in today's society, you look at a person such as Sean Diddy Combs and you see success, you see black excellence, you see all of these high accolades that you would want to put on a person or pin on a person. But behind the scenes, this man is a raging, raven infested animal. Again, I just have to stress that this is my thoughts and opinions solely of my own. Um, I'm going to say what I feel. I'm not trying to defame anybody, but at the same time, his behavior is truly disgusting. The people that, you know, just like R. Kelly, the people that helped him, the people that harbored and abetted him in all of his actions, just like R. Kelly, just like Jeffrey Epstein, just like any other person, regardless of color, is deplorable. And they're going to see karma for that. They're going to see justice for that. I hope that payment or that whatever happened or whatever the case was to get you to go along with it was worth it, because in the end, I don't think that's going to save you from karma. And it's definitely not going to save you from justice. Even if you don't face justice in the public, you will face it privately. I promise you. That is on the Most High God. Okay? And, just to say that, people like Jaguar Wright and Cassie, you know, those are the true heroes. Those are the pioneers that people should aspire to, hold up in the community. Nobody asks to be put in a situation where they are physically, mentally, emotionally made to do things or experience things that they're not used to. Um, I heard Faison Love. He said it's not a crime for Diddy being a freaky nigga. It is a crime for him to traffic people. It is a crime for him to allegedly uh, traffic people and drugs and across state lines and jurisdictions, world jurisdictions and stuff like that. So I don't understand where this. It's not a crime. You act like the only thing this nigga was an info. like, maybe I mistook it. That may be the case, but like he acts like him. It's not just him. Bootsy. Like that's all they stuck on. They not stuck on anything else but that. But I wouldn't expect anything less from Bootsy. This is the same dude that was eh, put your box on camera and I'll give you $1,000. Or this is the same person that said that I would hire sex workers. Well, excuse me, not sex workers. I would hire exotic dancers to dance for my son if that could increase the potential of him not becoming gay. Um, Even though it's a choice, you could live around the box your whole life and still make that choice to choose something different. You hiring escorts, or I mean, I'm sorry, not escorts. You hiring exotic dancers to shake, jiggle, and bounce in front of your adolescent son, no less. Your adolescent son is not going to inspire him to like box. Okay, it's a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the crazy thinking that people just be putting out there, and I don't understand that. Like I don't. This is still coming from the same person that publicly slid on his child's mother and daughter. You know what I'm saying? Granted, they all came out and made it public, but at the same token, nobody thought to like, hey, let me just, go behind the scenes and sort this out. This is a private family matter, even though regardless of who, shot the first shot out there in public. No, I'm gonna just get online and slide on them and call them this and oh and this and that and blah blah blah, this that and that. Well, I mean, I can say a lot of other things, but I'm gonna just keep it at that. Okay. So like these are the people that the general public listens to and be like, yeah, I agree with that, but don't look at the decisions that they made or whatever the case was and who they stood behind and not really think for yourself and be like, yo, on some level that's wrong. If all you can take from Diddy being locked up is that he was a nymphomaniac, a super charged up nympho, despite everything else, despite that 2016 clip, despite the countless of people that have came out over the years and said the same exact thing that's actually corroborating Jaguar, right? Corroborating Cassie Ventura and all those other victims, Dawn. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, some people just like chaos. But the only thing you worried about is 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Not the drugs that was found on him when he was arrested, because there were drugs found on him. Not the guns that was found in his house. Not the countless upon countless of hours of videotape where he surveillance people, got off on surveillance and people. The only thing people worried about is that he was a freaky ass nigga. I'm sorry. I just don't. It doesn't resonate with me. It doesn't resonate. I know quite a few nymphos, and trust me, it is nowhere on the level that Diddy is on. Okay, let me just look. Listen, I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point, but Diddy is definitely getting what he getting, and the Most High God is definitely showing him mercy and grace, because one of them people that he could have abused could have simply, easily said enough, and it could have played out so much different, and we would have been reading in the news that black mogul and music is that such and such met his untimely end. You know what I'm saying? So in effect, the Most High God is definitely paying him grace and mercy, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he right where he need to be, and I hope that everybody that knew about it, everybody that participated, regardless if you're a victim or not, it's a point where you stop being a victim of certain of things. You know what I'm saying? Initially, when it happened, yeah, you were a victim. But if you willingly did it and you knew that that was wrong, everybody knows right from wrong. I don't care. Even crazy people know right from wrong. At some point. At some point on some level, you deserve to be right down there, right in there with him. I don't really particularly care about his conditions in jail. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's the least thing he got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? On this plane, on this astral plane, it's the least thing that he got to worry about. Just imagine when that day comes. Oh yeah, it's a special place for him, and it's a special place for a lot of other people, just like that. Trust and believe. Okay. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. This video did drag on a little bit long. It was kind of like a rant. Yes, it was. Again, let me just state, this is not the opinion of anyone else. This is just my basic opinion, and I say it with no malice. I'm not saying it to switch or, trying to, sway people's opinions. I'm asking you to think for yourself, literally think for yourself. And this is just my opinion of that. So drop down in the comment sections. Let me know how you feel about the situation as thus far. Are you surprised that he did not receive any bail, even though he offered up $75 million to just, come out and do the same thing covertly as he's awaiting trials for the things that he's doing or have done? Um, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And with that, you guys, I will get with you in the next